Chhattisgarh Land Revenue Code is part of the syllabus of Chhattisgarh Judiciary Examination. So we are going to discuss some important MCQs of Chhattisgarh Land Revenue Code. Chhattisgarh Land Revenue Code is part of the syllabus of Chhattisgarh Judiciary, and we are going to discuss some important MCQs of Chhattisgarh Land Revenue Code. Here the question is, on lands belonging to central government situated in Chhattisgarh. Option says Chhattisgarh on those lands which are central government lands situated in Chhattisgarh. A says Chhattisgarh Land Revenue Code does not apply. B says Chhattisgarh Land Revenue Code 1959 applies, or MP Land Revenue Code applies, or none of these. So right answer as per the provision there in the Act, Chhattisgarh Land Revenue Code does not apply. Simply option A is the answer. Second question is agriculture year as per the Act commences on. So options are 1st October, 31st July, 1st July, and D says 1st July or such other date appointed by the state government. So if you have read the provision, then you will see that 1st July is the correct answer, but also there in the provision it is stated that 1st July or other date appointed by the state government. Although the currently agriculture year here is 1st July, but if the question is agriculture year as per the Act commences on, so as per the definition it can be 1st July or any other date. So it's not mandatorily that it should be 1st July only. It can also be any other date appointed by the state government. So option D is the most appropriate answer. Third question is Abadi means. So option A says area reserved in village in urban area for residents of inhabitants. B option says area reserved in village in non-urban area for residents of inhabitants. And option C says area reserved in village irrespective of situated in urban or non-urban area for residents of inhabitants. And D says none of these. So the right answer is option B, because as per the definition, Abadi means only those areas in village in non-urban area and cannot be urban area. So that is for the residents of inhabitants, but that should be in a village in a non-urban area. It cannot be in an urban area. So option B is the correct answer. Now next question says, what is the date appointed on which revenue year commences? So the options are 1st October, 1st September, 1st April, 1st June. Now as per the provision, it provides that the revenue year means the commencing on such date as the state government may, in case of a special area, by notification appoints. So it is the date to be declared by the state government, and that date is as per the prevalent notification there in the state. 1st October is the revenue year, the date when revenue year commences in the state. So also there is no direct any a specific date mentioned in the provision, but it states that the state government may by notification appoint. So the notification says it is 1st October. Now next question says holding under 2I means. So holding is defined under 2I of the Act, and then options are parcel of land separately assessed to land revenue and held under one tenure. B says portion of land in urban area formed into or recognized as khasra or plot number. C says portion of earth's surface whether or not underwater, and D says portion of a survey number in respect of which the area and the land revenue payable are separately entered in the land records. So as per the definition of the definition is read there, and it is parcel of land separately assessed to land revenue and held under one tenure, and this is called holding. So A is the correct answer of definition of holding. Next question says improvement under 2J means and includes. So option A provides any work which adds or diminishes materially to the value of the holding which is suitable thereto and consistent with the purpose for which it is held. So as per the definition of improvement, anything adds or diminishes. So diminishes cannot be improvement. So option A could not be the answer. B says any work which adds materially to the value of the holding which is suitable thereto and consistent with the purpose for which it is held. This is the right answer, because which materially adds to the value, suitable and consistent with the purpose. So this is provided in the definition, whereas in exceptions it is provided that temporary wells and such other water channels, embankment, etc. which are commonly made for the cultivators. So that these are expressly excluded as an exception there in the provision. So this cannot be improvement. Also, D says a work which benefits several is not improvement as is done for the common use of such holding. This is also not the correct option. So option B is the right answer. Now question 7 says improvement under 2J includes. So A says planting of trees, B construction of tanks, wells or erection of land building, C, and all of these. So as per the definition, all of these are improvements provided expressly in the provision. 8 question asks land under 2K means. So land is defined under 2K and options are portion of earth's surface but not underwater. B says portion of earth's surface whether or not underwater, and C says a portion of earth's surface specifically used for agricultural purposes, and D says none of these. So if you read the provision properly, the definition properly, then it is portion of earth's surface whether or not underwater. B is the correct option. Agricultural purposes is not uh, the mandate of the provision there, and also a portion of earth's surface but not underwater is not right, because as per the definition it means whether or not underwater. So earth's surface, even if it is underwater, it can be said to be land as per 2K. So B is the correct option. Next question is landless person under 2L means. Option A says person who is bona fide agriculturist and who individually holds no lands or land less than the area which may be prescribed in this behalf, even if he holds lands jointly with other family members. And B says a person who is bona fide agriculturist and who, whether individually or jointly with other members of his family, hold no lands or land less than the area which may be prescribed in this behalf. C says a resident in village area who has no place to live, and D says a resident of either urban or non-urban area, whether agriculturist or not, and who holds no lands. So option S, if you read the provision properly, then C and D cannot be the right answer. Now A and B is to be that there may be a doubt in A and B. So a person who holds who is a bona fide agriculturist and who holds no land, individually no land or less than the area which may be prescribed in this behalf, even if he holds lands jointly with other family members. So option B says a person who is bona fide agriculturist and who, whether individually or jointly with other members of family, holds no land or land less than the area which may be prescribed in this behalf. So B is the correct option. Whether jointly, individually or jointly with other family members, when he holds no land or less than the area which may be prescribed. So this is the option which is provided in the provision. B is the correct answer. Next question is survey number under 2x means. So option A says portion of land in non-urban area formed into or are recognized as a survey number at the last preceding revenue survey. B says portion of land in urban area formed into survey number recognized as a survey number at the last preceding revenue. C says portion of land in urban or non-urban formed area formed. So if you have read the provision, if you remember properly, then it can be only non-urban area, not urban area. So you can just eliminate those options which provides for urban area. So if you see that C says urban or non-urban, B says urban, D says both, so it's only non-urban area where it can be provided. So option A is the only option which talks about portion of land in non-urban area. So option A is the correct option. Next question is tenure holder under 2Z means. Options are a person who holds land from the state government. B says a person who holds land in village, whether his own or from the state government. And C says a person who holds land from the central government. And D says A and C both. So as per the provision, option A is the correct answer, because it is the state government from which he holds the land, the person, and is declared or deemed to be government Swami, the Bhumi Swami. So it is option A, which is the correct answer. Question 12 says rent under 2F means. So definition of rent provided under 2T. Sorry, it's 2T, not 2F. So 2T provides rent, and what are the correct, which amongst these is the correct answer of definition with regard to the definition. A says whether paid or payable in money. B says whatever paid or payable in money or in kind. C says payable for personal services given to the Bhumi Swami. And D says both A and C. So, as per the provision, whether paid or payable in money or kind is the right option. It's not for the personal services provided, neither it's just it is payable in money, it can also be paid in kind. And as A and C both are wrong, so B is the correct option. Next question is to cultivate personally under Z2 means. So, options are to cultivate by one's own labor only, to cultivate by servants on wages payable in cash or in kind or in crop share. And C says it includes to cultivate through hired labor under his personal supervision or family member's supervision. And D, all of these. So the definition provides for all these categories to include cultivate personally. So D is the right option. Next question is uh, unoccupied land under Z3 means. So options are land in village other than Abadi land. B says land in village other than the service land. And C says land in village other than held by Bhumi Swami or government lessee or tenant. And D, all of these. So if you see the unoccupied land means, which it's logically the term says unoccupied, which is not occupied by anybody. So logically, even if nobody reads such provisions, logic says all of these is to be the correct answer, because unoccupied itself means which is not occupied by anybody. So D is the right answer as per the provision also. Now, next question is which city has been appointed as a principal seat of Board of Revenue? So Bilaspur, Raipur, Durg, Bastar, which amongst these is the city? It's Bilaspur, which is the principal seat of Board of Revenue. And in the next question, Circuit Court of Board of Revenue is situated. So Bilaspur is the principal seat, and obviously it cannot be then the circuit seats. So Raipur and Bastar, and D option is B and C both. So provided there in the act, it is both Raipur and Bastar. So D is the correct option. Raipur and Bastar both are the circuit courts there. Next question is for being appointed as a member of board, a person must be. So it's talking about the qualification of a member of the Board of Revenue, and that person must be qualified as. So first option is such person must be a judge of High Court. B says such person must be eligible for appointment as a judge of High Court. C says such person have been a district judge for 5 years. And D, all of these. So as per the provision there, it is provided under section 5 subsection 3, and it provides that the person to be a member of board must be eligible for appointment as a judge of High Court, not must be a judge. So that's not the option. Such person must be eligible for appointment. That is the qualification there. And then another option there is another clause is there that a revenue officer for at least 5 years and not below the rank of collector. So it's the option provides a district judge, which is an incorrect option. So the person must be collector, not below the rank of collector for 5 years. So it is also none of these, but right option is option B. Next question is power of superintendence can be exercised by. Options are state government, collector, board, all of these. So right option is Board of Revenue, and it is provided under section 8 of the Act. So next question is all revenue officers in the state shall be subordinate to. So options state government, Board of Revenue, central government, all of these. So the right answer is the state government. It is provided under section 12 of the Act. Next question is all revenue officers in the division will be subordinate. So the right answer is not SDO, not Board of Revenue, but Commissioner. So Commissioner is authority in division, and every revenue officer in a division shall be subordinate to Commissioner, and it is provided in subsection 2 of 12. Next question is all revenue officers in a district shall be subordinate to. So options are Commissioner, SDO, Collector. So right answer is Collector. Collector obviously holds a post there as a district magistrate also. So he is the authority of district, and every officer in the district, revenue officer, shall be subordinate to Collector. So C is the right answer. Next is who can place one or more assistant collectors or joint collector or deputy collector in charge of a subdivision of a district or in charge of 2 or more subdivisions of a district. So this is provided in section 22 of the Act, and collector is the authority. So collector can do the same. Next question is If any person on whom a summons to attend as a witness or produce any document has been served fails to comply with the summons, may be fined up to 3,000, 1,050, 5,000. And the answer is 1,000, as amended by 2013 Act. Earlier it was 50 rupees, but in 2013 it was increased up to 1,000 rupees, as well as it is provided under section 34. Now next question is, maximum how many adjournments can be granted to each party during the proceeding? So as provided in section 36 of the Act, it is maximum 4 adjournments to each party, which means maximum 8 of both. So 4 to each party and maximum 8 if both the parties are taking logically. So right on answer is D, 4. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel and let me know how helpful was the video. Thank you.